Hey there, everybody. On the Temple Games Dominion client, they've recently released a new feature, which is a daily kingdom. It is a daily challenge you can do. Everybody plays the same kingdom. You play against the hard AI, and it tracks. You get one shot, tracks your wins, your streaks, that kind of stuff. And provide some global information about how everybody else is doing as well. It's just in the first forms at this point, but I thought it might be fun if I remember to do it. If I don't get bored of it, to kind of play it. I don't know, as many days as I can, and I'll make a little video for each time I try it. So let's just start. You just click here on daily, and it'll pop you into a game. All right, so I've got a 5-2 here, which is gonna be fine with lackeys, especially. It'll be pretty much what you want to do. So I think the question, I mean, there's not really much of a question, right? You do fairly big inventor stuff. You may have a little bit of a village issue at some point. It should be the bot. I don't know what the bot ends up doing here, if they do guild hall stuff or if they contest some of these parts. Sometimes the bot will get some little parts, but not a lot. I think it'd be a little bit hard. I don't know. Maybe you can just gain enough lackeys at the end that it's not an issue. We do have pouch. Pouch helps a fair bit. Anyway, we can just buy the lackeys. This really shouldn't be too hard. You can see they have taken an inventor, so they're gonna contest things a little bit, but it's not. The question now is whether we do a cemetery right off rip here. Also, yeah, what you would call it won't be bad. We don't have a lot of estates here. And given that fact, we may want to buy things since we do have $4, and we can maybe wait to do the cemetery stuff. Not super clear to me that you want to skip the trashing yet, but we'll try and play it that way. Let's go for a village. We will take a siege. I don't really know. I mean, the bot is like contesting pieces, clearly, so that's something. This is a pretty nice just take cemetery here. Get a shot at a hit here because the mountain village is down here, yeah. Guess we might as well take lack. I mean, in some sense, pouch is a little better. Get to see 4 cards. So we're pretty likely to draw everything anyway, or draw the nice things anyway. So. Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can. We could go like inventor double mountain village. This isn't super. Pretty bad draw here. I guess we'd just take a cemetery. Need to burn a villager there, but I don't know if at some point we want to get a priest. Priest will probably be the easiest way to get to get the ghost may not be worth it. I think I'm gonna spend this villager. Maybe we do. Can do no info undos, which aren't perfect. They don't have that perfectly worked out. So we just take a bunch of. Well, we don't want to miss the inventors. I don't know that that's especially likely. We may want to play them before we play some Mountain Village. I mean, what's in here isn't super important to draw. None of this, what we had left, you don't really need. Feels like getting the villages is like the limiting thing here, so I kind of want to just take a bunch of villages. Almost anything else you can pick up later on. I was gonna say the bot's probably getting to a point where it's close to greening. That's a pretty bad draw. We could take a tide pools or two. I don't know. Do we have? Are we getting close to? I only have 3 inventors. We're really not to that point yet. But we can maybe just take like, and we don't need. I mean, we can also think about just doing a duchy pile out. Other than that, we can wait on the provinces. There's no real rush here. They don't have any 3 pile. It's not crazy to just have a bunch of C charts. So get out. Just build up a little bit and until you can do the 5 provinces. We'll need to take a bunch of lackeys before our big turn, but get a bunch of C charts. Play some of these things so that the C charts can hit, but there's not. I don't know what's left in deck, to be honest. Better to play the C charts now or wait. You can also pick out. I guess you can pull like copper out of the. There's like a. You can pull the non-C charty hit stuff out of the discard, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is even pretty close to a win. Well, probably not. We can chain a little. So, what can we buy? What can we gain? Maybe we'll take 1 province at the end of this turn. You just don't want it to be so low that they can pile out, but it's a huge risk or anything. That could have been a province, I suppose. when we take like a couple tide pools. They weren't like a million miles away from a pile out, to be honest. Here I would like to play a Mound Village before we start playing the sea charts. Anyway, this is going to be a pretty much an impossible board to lose to the bot. You can fleet, I guess, if that was going to matter, if you needed extra time. Anyway, so that's Daily Dominion, and then it shows you your streaks and stuff. And it shows it. This is like a histogram of what other people have done, or how many people have won this amount of. I mean, unfortunately, this is probably just mostly a reflection of like how many times people have played, more than anything, more than giving you a sense of like how often do people win. But anyway, it's a really cool feature. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a bot game, so a lot of them are not particularly challenging. Today's is really hard to lose. I think it's definitely a fun little thing to do, and I'm gonna try and make a video like this for as many days as I do before I get bored. And then I can't promise daily, but I think 3 or 4 times a week is easily done. Maybe more. So we'll see. Anyway, that's today's Daily Dominion. Catch you later.